And we are back with the Bakersfield Underground, the bud. And we're over here with our girl ski, Niki, MizFortunate Niki, right?
MizFortunate
Where can we find you at on social media? Let them know all about you and stuff. So where can we find you on social media at?
Find me on social media. It is MizFortunate Niki. That's M-I-Z.
That's where it's at right there. Hell
yes. F-O-R-T-U-N-A-T-E-N-I-K-I. MizFortunate Niki. That's me on Instagram. That's me on YouTube. That's me on TikTok. Find me everywhere like that.
All of the above and stuff.
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's what's up right there. So Niki, tell us, what is it that you do? How do we come across each other and stuff? And you know, I gave you an invitation to come over here because I saw one of your videos online and stuff. I was like, damn.
And it resonated.
Yeah.
Yes.
We clicked right away. So tell us, like, how did this go about? You're doing tarot card readings and stuff, and
yeah. So I've been doing tarot for a while now. That's how you found me.
Yeah.
You came across one of my videos, and I post them pretty regularly now. I was very antsy, I'll say at first, because oh my God, it's difficult putting yourself out there. So kudos to you guys with this, because watching you guys rock out is impressive. I'm this is the level I want to be at.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, but I've been doing tarot. I do tarot mostly, but I do poetry. I do, oh my God, so many things.
You do a lot of things. You're in there bumping music all the time too. You know what I mean?
I kind of self-declared myself a music fairy because if you pay attention to my readings, or even sometimes just the things that I say, it will align with the music that happens to be on. Or I have my music on shuffle play, and man, there's 3,000 songs on there. And the next thing that'll come on will be the same words that I was just saying. And I'm like, there you go. If you needed to hear it again,
it's a sign.
It's right there. Yeah.
So
it always aligns.
I came across your videos and stuff, right? One day I was like, damn. I said, you fine as hell, man. You're over there doing all these videos and stuff. And then I saw you smoking. And I'm like, oh shit. Then you're listening to the same music I do. I'm like, oh shit. So I stuck around. You were doing a live video, if I remember correctly, and stuff. And it was bad, dude. Remember Iceberg? I told you guys about, the tarot card reader and stuff. Yeah. So now we have her here live and stuff, and it's fucking cool, you know what I mean? Because we've been clicking over here and shit.
You scared, Cadillac?
What?
That she might read your fortune as something negative, because it could be negative too, right?
Well, I mean, it's all subjective, anyways, and anything in tarot, nothing is set in stone. So, even if I say something that, even if it's a card that's necessarily not a good card, it's usually a sign of, okay, this is where you need to turn something around to make things better. It doesn't necessarily mean terrible. Nothing like that.
So back to you.
What?
I'm the first one want to get my tarot card.
I would ask you.
Yeah, I'm the first one want to get it read. So see what's going on.
You get your, and then I go second, and then it's Bigfoot.
All right, so in the beginning, nobody wanted to get their cards read, right? Nobody wanted to. Everybody was chicken shit. I said, all right, man. I mean, Cadillac right away. I'm all in. Bigfoot, you said, hell no, I'm not going to mess with any of that stuff. But now all of a sudden, now you want to and stuff, now that everybody's in. So
follower.
So okay, so how do you...
I don't think it's that he's a follower. I think what it is everybody is scared of it until you actually see me. When you get in my energy, you're like, actually, this bitch ain't so bad. What she gonna do?
I thought you were going to have a hoodie or something.
It's a little bit fluffy if I threw it on.
Crazy ass nails and shit.
I mean, we cool now, as long as your face don't change and then like that. Okay, we cool.
No, so okay. So when I send you a message and stuff, I told you that I had just recently got my cards read for the first time ever in life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And yeah, I was freaking out in the beginning because the way how it started, I guess the way it was presented and stuff, right? After it was done, I was like, oh shit, okay, that wasn't too bad. And from my experience, they pretty much, without them, I met that person that day, and pretty much her cards were right on it and stuff, and that person doesn't know me obviously and stuff, but so far it was pretty cool. I had a cool experience, you know what I mean? So when I saw you online, I was all in. You did like a good 30, 40 minutes. I was at work and I'm watching your video. I'm like, oh shit, where is this gonna go and stuff? And I saw that some people were commenting also, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you also do the live videos, right?
I do.
Is there like a specific time when you do it, or is it just random?
No, yeah, it's pretty much random. Being a mom of 6 trying to get it in my schedule.
You get your 15 minutes in there, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, how long can I get by without somebody trying to barge in and saying they have to use my bathroom, even though there's one in the in the hallway it happens.
It happens. So tell me, Snow the product, right?
Oh my God.
Tell me what does that mean to you?
Okay, that is a rock to me. Like inspiration, like
She's bad.
seriously, like, and not just like creative inspiration, but as a fucking human being, like as a person, her moral, her ethics, like she really fucking stands for the people, and she like is not afraid to fucking say what she feels about it, regardless of what everybody else is gonna think. Like she stands in her authenticity, and oh my God, that's one of my favorite things. Like somebody that can be authentic, and man, and she's got the force behind her, and she's got like the love behind her, and she's like she's real.
She gets down. Hey, she's been doing it for a while too.
Genuine as fuck, like as a person, as a human being, as a soul, like. And she gives the best hugs in the world. Oh,
so you've met her already? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've met her several times. I've done a lot of meet and greets, and
How far have you traveled? Because she doesn't come out here.Maybe Fresno.
I've seen her in Fresno.
Right.
I got to go to a free concert in Visalia. She did one for the La Gente Fest
in
October. In October 22, it was a free concert. Maluma was there.
Oh no shit! I didn't even know that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Visalia out of all the places,
free concert. Yeah,
that's
fucking
fucking
hell. Yeah.
So was that the first time that you met her, or
no? First time I met her was in 2017. So actually, the first time I met her, a friend of mine who put me onto her music back then, she bought me a ticket for her birthday. She was going for her birthday.
Oh,
and she was like, I got you a ticket and I got you a meet and greet. You need to go. You need to meet her because we love her music. And I'm like, yes.
That's fucking dope.
And it's so funny because when we were headed up there, like, she was, we were bumping her music, obviously, and there was one song
getting in the mood and shit, huh? Hell yeah.
There was one song she kept putting on, and she was like, this is the song you need to sing to your baby daddy. And that motherfucker still stuck around for way too long.
It didn't work then, huh?
No, I mean, I knew it was right. Don't get me wrong. I knew it was right, but I'm a Cancer. And like she said, I save everyone that don't need saving. Quote her right there, because she was not lying. Nothing she says is ever lying.
She got a lot of bangers and stuff. Big shout outs to the product and stuff. She got a lot of good music out there and stuff.
Everybody fucking go stream Look at Me right now, because that one's almost at 1 million right now on YouTube. Like,
oh shit.
Shout my girl out and fucking go stream that right now.
Hell yeah, that's what's up right there. So how does one get into tarot card reading? How do you land on this? Is it, some people say it's a gift that just naturally comes. Some people just say, hey man, I got into it because I know somebody. What's your story? How do you go about this?
So for me, tarot actually ties back to a bit of my childhood. My mom used to read tarot. Like,
okay.
She used to read tarot when I was like in like 7th grade, and I used to fucking always want to fuck with her cards. I always wanted to, and she'd be like, "No, but you can read the book."
Oh,
she
right.
let me like read the.
So okay, what's the book? An introduction to it, or?
Well, no, the book like basically is like it gives you the meanings for each of the cards. Now, I mean, again,
this is the book right here.
This one's
you have
the
it
one
in your
for
hands,
this
right?
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, explain that because we don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, so there's the standard tarot deck, which is, like the major arcana and the minor arcana, which all of those have like the basic meanings, but some tarot deck artists, when they do their sets, they're very unique. They will they'll use it as like a basis, but then they add their own spin, so then you have like alternate meanings that could be in it. Plus, just as the reader yourself, like you pick up like the imagery that's in it, whatever calls to you when you're reading, because it can vary time to time, just depending on what the message is itself.
Oh, that's interesting.
Custom tarot cards. So there's a business out there of making custom tarot cards.
There's so many. I have over 30 tarot card decks. Like between tarot and oracle. Oracles are more like specific messages, and then tarot would be like the major and minor.
Can you show that right there on the camera so people can see it? Because you have a set of cards over here.
Which camera?
There you go. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so tell us what's the deal with these cards right here?
So like these ones are just like very specific messages. Like I flipped it open here and it's like triggered. So like the message on this is somebody's feeling triggered and like they can't stop thinking a situation. So like, something's on their mind and just they can't let it go. And it's probably something to do with the motherfucking toxic situation.
Pinche vato, güey.
So,
and you said that a book came with this card?
With some of them. This one it didn't. This
one,
because they're pretty much like straightforward meanings on them. Like it didn't come with one. Oh,
that's interesting. Iceberg, you deal with cards now, huh? But you're doing more like magic tricks and stuff, right? Yeah. Is there anything? Is that almost the same? Have you heard of that before? Because I kind of saw you saying like, no, like you knew about that.
Because as far as I know, in a tarot card, they're not making any type of like illusion or misdirection or anything. They're just kind of laying out the cards. It's pretty consistent what they do.
Okay, all right.
It's really there.
Maybe
she said her subjective. I mean, there could be like she said, the interpretation from the book, and so you maybe get a consistent interpretation in that form. But for the most part, the ones I've come across with people who've explained it to me is subjective. It's just kind of their interpretation of what they see, and then they're telling you what they're your fortune, right?
Yeah. All right. Cadillac, have you had any experience? Have you ever heard of anything like this before?
I mean,
you come from a family that, does practice.
But not tarot card. Though.
Oh, okay.
So the closest I came is the movies, seen on the movies. But tarot card, no. But other things like the actually voodoo that we do, that what my family do, that's what we do.
Junior, what's going on over there? What's going on, man? he just walked away.
I'm just trying to avoid him right now.
That's pretty interesting. Okay, so you saw the deck of cards and it got your attention and stuff, and you wanted to start. You were interested in it and stuff. So they introduced a book to you, right?
Yeah.
So you read the book?
I did back then, yeah. And then eventually, I don't know what happened to the book and separated from the idea of it for the longest. And I don't know, I think maybe like I started thinking about it, and it's crazy because I started thinking about it and then I started getting on TikTok. This was like probably like 2019, 2020. So like
early on and stuff. Yeah.
But I will say, impressively, the whole like TikTok ended. I don't know if y'all did the TikTok.
Oh yeah, like a couple of days ago. Yeah.
I only wasted 27 hours of my life on TikTok. I was not a slave to TikTok like most people were.
Yeah.
Like,
you were on Instagram more, if anything.
Probably, yeah. And it's crazy because even Instagram, I think I started getting on really more in like 2021 maybe, and then my smoke page is barely gonna hit 2 years.
So you're
that's what started me.
So you have another page now, smoke, because you do everything there, right?
Everything I do is Like, it's all on the one page, the MizFortunate.
Okay, so I'm gonna get to the smoking.
My page started as a smoke page.
Oh, it started as so. What was it about? It was just you smoking and just giving your opinion, or
well, because I was going to these smoke events. Shout out to my girl, the official Green Queen.
Big shout out to her, hell yeah,
Green Queen.
That's what's up.
She is fucking amazing. I love her. So I started going to events with her though, and I only had my personal Instagram, and I have my kids. I don't like to show them. They don't be known by the world. So
no, I got you. Yeah.
So I was like, I need to make a second page, and so I made that, and then like that was my public one, and then I was like, well, where am I gonna go with this? Because I'm not just gonna like smoke. Like, I mean, I do, but
you got to make it some kind of entertaining at least.
Well, I wanted to really like express myself. Like,
okay.
So that's why I do a lot of my poetry there. Like a lot of what I do is like I do smoke to a lot of music because I listen to a lot of music.
Same here.
But if you pay attention to my videos, they really hold little messages in them.
I see that,
and like when they pop up for you randomly, like it's like, oh shit, I needed to hear that right now.
Yeah. So I've been watching your videos. Yeah.
Fairy.
So since the last time that we spoke, I've been watching your videos and stuff. And yes, it is entertaining. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? It's not just you in front of the camera. There is a lot going on and stuff. And it's pretty good because you always have people commenting their live also. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about like, the first couple of videos that you make and stuff? How did you feel about getting them out there? I'm pretty sure you watched them and stuff to make sure, hey, okay, is this boring? Is this cool? Is it good angle?
Watch my shit. Oh my God, because I'm so over analytical in myself. That's why I have like a seriously stupid massive cache of videos. Like I'm not even lying. I have 2 phones. My other phone is full of data that I can't even like upgrade it.
The cloud won't even take it.
And I have a 2 terabyte like a SSD to transfer things on that I need to do that with because I've already done it once. But it's the live photos. They don't transfer.
Oh,
I've got to like literally save each one video by video.
Can you screenshot it?
Well, yeah, but I can save them by video. Like, So I just need to take time and do that one
It takes time too.
But then, I mean, I even have flash drives of like when I just ran out of space and switched. Like, it's so much.
But that's cool that you keep, just like me, I keep everything since day one. I've had everything and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
Old ones pop up and I'm like, damn, the growth. Like seriously, seeing myself a couple years ago, like I'm like, holy shit.
It's a huge difference because you do have a good, entertaining videos out there. You know what I mean? And to be doing it constantly, that's crazy. Do you do like one a day, or is it every other day that you try to do one every half hour?
Yeah, because making them, I do like probably like 12 at a time. Like
shit,
and then I'm like, which one do I share?
Damn, so you're doing about so each video is almost about what, like 15, 20 minutes at the most?
Like
just about, right? Yeah, and then you go live too.
Yeah.
You did one in the morning, so when you wake up, you're just kind of like, all right, I have a certain amount of time right now.
It basically, it's like for me, it's like as soon as I have the time for it and like when the message hits me, like when like I'll literally feel like there's like one of my deck of cards that wants to be heard, and I'm like, okay, fine.
So you have them laying around, and
I have like a good little stack of them.
This one, right? Because because you have a couple of clips also where you're showing different cards.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Okay, so I'm learning about this. I didn't know there was different types of cards, different energy. I guess one of them calls you, and then you're like, all right, you motherfucker, you're the one that's gonna.
That's how it feels for me.
Wow,
because
that's
like they have different themes, different vibes to them, and sometimes like that's part of the message that comes through is like the imagery.
That's it. So today or tonight, these are the ones that spoke to you?
Yeah, and I do.
Those are the bug cards right there?
And I have one more, actually. I didn't grab it out yet because I was kind of like,
okay. Is that another one that was?
It's like an oracle one, but it's a really nice one, actually. It's like weed related.
Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna have to do those and shit. That's pretty dope. All right, so let's go back then, okay? My interview skills are shitty, so we're gonna be going everywhere and stuff. So let's go back. You know what I mean? So now you read the book. Now you're a little bit more knowledgeable about what the cards are and stuff. When did you start actually getting your first deck of cards?
So,
am I saying it right? Deck of cards?
Yeah, it's a deck of cards. So I gifted myself my first deck of cards, which technically isn't the way you're supposed to get them.
How does it work then? How is it supposed to be?
Technically, you're supposed to be gifted your first deck of cards. This one, though, that I brought, this one is the first one that I was gifted.
Are those different from the ones you have over here?
Yeah, these ones are...
can you show those on the camera? I want to get
These ones are more
that.
like the classic cards.
All right.
So, like, that's the 7 of Cups right there. That's the 4 of Pentacles.
Okay, all right.
So, like, these ones are the more, the Hermit. Those are the cards, like, I feel like everybody, recognizes and
those are more known and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you pick your first deck of cards, or you gifted yourself the first deck of cards. How did you go about picking them, though? Because there's a lot of them out there.
There are a lot. It took me a while. I was kind of looking, and then there was this one, and it's a very beautiful deck. It's kind of based on like mythology, but like of like so many different like histories, like it has like Norse, it has Egyptian, it has, Mexican, it has stories of like
a mixture of a bunch.
Yes.
Shit.
Like every story is like a story of a different culture. Like it's based, like the theme of the card. And it is like these where it has the whole major and minor arcana, but it's themed with very specific.
That's interesting.
stories.
Okay, so you pick these cards and stuff. So what was the first thing you do? You just open them all up, you watch them. Like, what is it? What's the first step to tarot card reading?
The first step when you get them is you cleanse them, because you don't know what energy they're holding, whose or what, in the creation.
When they were made.
Yeah, exactly.
I've
Whose
heard of
hands
something
that
like
they've
that, yeah.
been through, the machinery itself, because everything holds energy. Everything in existence holds energy. So you have to, definitely cleanse them, whether that's by smoke, sound, whatever is most comfortable for the person that's doing it, really. But cleanse them. Some people will place, intention with them, which is very wise to do. Where you place your intention is
okay, all right.
important. Some people dedicate them to, certain deities or, the moon, different things that you can do as well. But like, really, it's how you feel. There's no wrong way to do tarot. If you're doing it, then it's probably for a reason. And if you do anything, you should always be trusting yourself when you're using them.
That's interesting. So I have heard about cleansing. Okay, so we had a cuñandera here maybe like a year ago and stuff, right? A spiritual healer and stuff. And she was talking about that too, about objects, how they got to be cleansed. If somebody else touches it, their energy can go in there. Now she doesn't shake hands or anything like that. So when you came in, I gave you a big old hug. Was I supposed to do that, or do you feel like my energy? I got strong energy, damn it. I got some good energy, damn it. So yeah.
No, I think it is a very welcome.
Nothing negative is gonna rub on you. But are you a handshaker, a hug, or anything like that?
I don't mind, because for me, like I personally like protect myself anytime, like prior to going into like.
Okay.
Like kind of set myself up with, people call it different things, but like a huiracocha, like it's like a protective shield. Like think of it like think of yourself like placed in like a what do you call, like a merkaba, like like
so
that.
Do you get like the
bubble?
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but do you get like the little torch and just kind of do the
like with the
sage,
with sage with Palo Santo with
is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a little like cauldron that I like to also burn coal in, and then put like copal. I did that recently on one of my lives, I think I saw that. Yeah. But like even myrrh or frankincense, things like that, like those are really good to do on that. I love doing rosemary, like dried rosemary.
So there's a different. Okay, so I learned about this a couple of years ago because I have a friend who does that. So I didn't believe him until. All right. I didn't believe him until, he pulled out the little box and stuff. And I'm like, what is all that? He opened it up. I was like, oh, shit, this is like, he's for real. So he was talking about it, but I wasn't understanding, right? I've never seen him do it or anything like that. But he was explaining to me. It's kind of like what you're saying right now, too, and stuff. But different herbs or, like, am I saying it rocks? Object. Let's say objects, right? Carries different energy, and it helps out in different ways, right?
Yeah. They hold different properties, like they do. They, different. They put off different frequencies.
Yeah,
is what it is, and so how they're able to align with us, on that wavelength that they match, will raise whatever.
So and it had okay. I'm kind of trying to remember, but is it something that needs to be from the ground, from the earth? Is that what it is, where they get herbs, rocks, and stuff like that?
Everything has energy, but those are, like, most of the time when we're doing those things, it is for grounding. So that's why, like, herbs or rocks, crystals, stones, those are from earth, so they're very grounding to use in those situations.
That's pretty interesting. Okay, so the same thing with the cards, right? You don't let just anybody grab the cards, right? Because you have that energy, whether it's good or bad. So you have to cleanse them. You don't just throw it away now.
No, you could definitely cleanse cards. There's different ways too. You can use like selenite, like it was like a white stone that's really good for cleansing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's salt is very cleansing itself. Definitely sea salt. Stuff like that especially is very good for cleansing. People do like Florida water. That's a really good one.
Florida water.
Yeah.
A lot of shit goes down in Florida water. So I mean, this is good. You could bring that here, and it could be, you could cleanse yourself in that.
Well, no, like so Florida water. It's like it's really like a very high alcohol content. It sits. With
I don't know why I believe you on that.
No, like literally, like if you can get moonshine, unfortunately,
that's what it is.
It's hard to get moonshine here in California. How things are. But yeah, the highest alcohol content you can get, and then you like set like all kinds of different herbs and plants, oranges, cinnamon, cloves, like bay leaves. Oh my God, there's so much that goes into it. You could also just buy it.
Oh, okay. So it's just something that you can go to a specific store and they sell all that stuff.
Yeah, they have it like all over the place.
That's pretty interesting. Are you guys paying attention? Everybody's here is like quiet and stuff. And
this is the first time I hear you ask so many questions.
yeah, this is really interesting stuff. I've always been, interested in it. I've never participated like that. I just recently got my card. This is the first time, you know what I mean? I've been scared because I wasn't informed on what it is. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I do like about your Instagram page that you make it so that it can be understandable. You know what I mean? Easy to understand and stuff. So go ahead and let them know where they can find you at on social media and stuff.
Yeah, find me on social media. That's MizFortunate Niki, MizFortunatNiki. 1K on that Niki.
There you go. You know, so that way they can see all your videos and stuff. That you have a lot of videos in there, and you post, you go live also, which is really cool. You know what I mean? You've done some more. You wake up early in the morning and you post some videos out there too. You put some cool music to start the day and stuff. It's so you just don't have a time of when you post videos. It's just when you feel like it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So I was starting to do my tarot only on Tuesdays. Like I was doing it a token tarot Tuesday.
Is there a reason for that? Or?
I just liked how it sounded. And I didn't think I could I wasn't sure how much I could handle energetically, doing the readings. But I've kind of upped it to basically doing it once a day. So if you follow me, you can watch my stories for basically a guaranteed card reading once a day. Of course, you don't have to watch it. Tarot is not something that anybody's trying to force at anybody. And, you could always keep in mind that it's smart to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The other day, I was talking about a situation where, somebody was cheating on somebody. That does not apply to everybody, but sometimes somebody needs to hear it, and I can't control it. So
it was a random reading. Is that so? There wasn't a specific person that
I just but it was so funny because what song was it? It was a Bryson Tiller song that was on, and I was even the song was
it came on just in time and shit.
I think the line was he only fucked you over because you let him. That line, and I was and the card was in here, and it was betrayal, and I was ooh, goddamn.
Damn, it's straightforward and stuff. So I'm glad that I wasn't watching, during that time and stuff. So that could have gone to me and shit.
It's not for everybody.
Hey, cabrona, I just read the cards.
But sometimes the messages are really just elevating. Sometimes it's just something that everybody can use. There you go. Yeah. So it's worth watching.
So let's go back again towards you got your cards, you learned, you already know what's going on with the cards. You picked the cards, or you gifted yourself the cards and stuff. Yeah. So at what point do you start doing readings for other people?
It took me, oh my God, I think I was using my cards for well over a year and a half. And the only reason why I started doing it for other people was my really good friend. She comes over and she does my hair, and I was talking to her. She's one of my best friends. And so she saw I had the cards, and I told her I was doing them now, and she was like, do me. And I was like, are you sure?
Were you nervous when that happened? Okay.
Yeah, because I was it's always been so accurate for me. It's always made sense. And I'm always oh shit. Trust me, sometimes I'm getting yelled at by the cards just as much as I'm giving it all to everybody else. I rewatch it and I'm oh, fine. Okay, I hear you.
Is it an energy that you get when you're flipping cards over? Because you don't know what's going to come out, right?
I don't know what's going to come out.
Or is there a feeling or something like that?
It's more it's more like a feeling. It's a, I don't know how to say it, but it's I just know, I feel, it's I guess you would say it's a mix with the music on. It's like a clairaudience because I'm getting audio input.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is clear cognizance. I just know shit somehow. I just know things, and
I mean,
because the knowledge is there, is what it is. You know, like I act like I question it, but no, the fact is like everything you could ever want to know is really like you have the answer within you. Like if you really
just go with it.
And, you know, it's either
That's
within you
interesting,
or you can find it in anything. Like I don't know if you've ever read the book The Alchemist, where like the answer of the universe can be like contained in a single grain of rice. You know,
Alrighty, yeah.
Like the answers are in everything. He watches a fire and gains the like knowledge he needs. Like
that's interesting. You know, Iceberg, how do you feel about all this? What we've learned so far? Are you guys still with me on this? Yeah. On this journey? It's pretty interesting. Now, go ahead, Cadillac.
Okay. On the tears card, well, you say you read people tears card, right?
Yeah.
Have you having a bad experience that just make you just say, "Whoa, I'm gonna put these down. Let me stop for a second."
I mean, I've been yelled at by the cards, you know, like, but again, if I'm getting yelled at, it's because it's something I already know, and usually it's something I'm trying to like act like I don't or push aside, and then it's like, nah, bitch. That's what it is. Look at mirroring.
That's fucking crazy. Iceberg, have you ever had the tarot cards read?
One time, this one chick, I was at a like kind of a kickback for some other people from their high school or college, and then she read mine, and then she said to give her a try, so I gave her a try and I read it to her.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's the closest that you got to it and stuff. Did you know about this?
About tarot cards?
Yeah.
I had heard of tarot cards before. I know like I'm not sure if it's the same as when they talk in like in the Bible, but in the Bible they talk about tarot cards and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. So you after you're done reading your friends' cards, right? What happens after that? Were you like, okay, you know, it was a positive message, it was negative, but I got through it.
Yeah, like, well, it aligned. And the funny thing is, you remember how you had told me, the one that you had seen with me, how it aligned with that reading that first time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was the same situation for her.
I got scared, fool.
She had recently got her cards read after, like, it was by a curandera. Like, after she got a cleansing, she got her cards read. And what I told her was the same thing that and she didn't tell me about seeing the lady until afterwards.
My situation,
and so and so that's why, like, you know, for me, like, when you told me, I was like, holy shit, like, you know, if
I'm gonna throw some shit at him now.
Right? No, but like, you know, they say if it happens once, it can never happen twice. But if it happens twice, it's sure to happen thrice. You know?
Oh, so I'm fucked pretty much. Because one of the cards that was read to me was like a bad one and stuff. You know what I mean? But it's what it is.
It's direction.
I choose to go this way. That's pretty. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah. How did your friend take it after you read the cards? Was she cool with it? Or?
Yeah. She took it very well. I mean, I still read her cards. I do it pretty often enough. She'll be like, girl, I need you. And I'll be like, yes, just tell me.
Is there a limit to how much you can get your cards read? Or is it do it all the time type situation? Or how does that work?
No, I mean, I wouldn't be accepting somebody's business if they were like coming to me constantly. That's crazy. Like, save your money.
Yeah.
Let's do a very good comprehensive reading, maybe like a one-time good comprehensive, and then let you take a break.
Yeah, don't bring your cheese mans over here type shit, right?
No,
you don't want to deal with their shit.
Not even that, but like I wouldn't want to be like that detrimental to somebody's pocket, you know? Because like, I mean, I do like simple 3-card pulls, you know, for $22, you know, and then sometimes I'll do them on sale, so they'll be only $17.
Okay.
When I'm live, I'll do 1-card pulls for $7. So like they're decent.
Yeah.
But I'm not, you know, if somebody came at me like 10 times for 1 card, I'm like, hey buddy, you know what? It's like a bar. I'm gonna have to call a cat because
you fix your fucking life type shit, and then come back.
you gotta, you know, the cards can't tell you everything. You gotta answer a little bit for yourself, and you gotta take care of your own pocket. I want to make money,
That's
but
good.
I don't want to make money
mean,
that bad to hurt somebody.
Yeah, that's cool that you're mentioning that. You know, so where do we get these services from? Is it on Instagram or is there like a webpage or something?
On my Instagram, I do have a link tree. So,
okay, yeah. There you go. So I'll be the
Yeah.
perfect way or the best way to get at you. And stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I mean, you could always DM me too. I try to answer them. Don't get mad if I take a while. I am.
You're trying to do it right,
I
damn
am
it.
notoriously known for taking a long time at replying to messages.
Oh, you're busy. I mean, I saw the people that were there live. I'm like, fuck, dude, it's early in the morning, and you got all these people that are asking you all these questions and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a really good live in the morning.
Yeah, that's cool though that you got
Yeah.
people that are following you and listening to the words that you have to say because
Yeah.
the majority is positive. Whatever it is, you try to give a positive spin on it and stuff, which I
do.
like. And then I love that you got the music playing in the background. You got your smoke and everything. You know what I mean? That's dope. SR1, you popped out of nowhere, man. What's going on, broski?
Chilling right here, trying to stay awake, dude. I fucking did some little syrup earlier.
You told me that you have a situation or a story, right?
Yeah, dude, this shit's crazy
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
Tell us,
Fucking
go ahead.
happened today,
Oh, today. Okay, so this is breaking news,
bro.
Breaking news.
I was like, what the
This just
fuck?
in.
Yeah.
We interrupted the Donald Trump fucking signing, and then you came on the news.
Hey,
and
you
shit.
know what? He wasn't signing that much.
Yeah, he was. It wasn't that bad.
Important.
Okay.
It wasn't that important.
So okay, you got me curious now. You know what's the story? Go ahead, tell us, man.
Bro, I think someone's trying to put some fucking negative energy toward. Well, not negative energy, but like, how do they fucking put it? They put the 20s in the coffee so they make sure that they stay with them and shit. I was all like, nah, that ain't the way. They put the fucking 20s in the salsa. That's how you keep a man,
Like, you already know those tricks.
bro.
So you think someone's trying to give you the 20?
You're
Hey.
gonna need him for the
All right,
video information on that one
Hey,
because,
quick brief.
because I don't do none of that bad juju.
That's Cadillac's department, right?
Bro.
Cadillac's department. Dog.
Quick brief, right? So what happened was,
All right, yeah.
I was telling you, I had a dream the other day, right? And I was at an old house that I grew up in and shit, and you know, my sisters have a thing where it's like that house was haunted and this and that, right? I never fell into it, but so I have a dream. I'm talking to like some spirits or whatever it was. But they were getting frustrated and shit, and they were talking about, you know, oh, we haven't spoken to you in a while. And I have situations where I've talked to people that weren't actually in the room and shit. And
Like, are we talking about spirits here? Or like, what?
maybe
what-
I was on one back then. you
Oh,
know,
okay.
But fucking so that happened.
It sounds about right.
So yeah, these spirits are getting frustrated talking about, oh, we haven't talked to you in a while, and I'm not falling into it or nothing. I don't get scared either. I'm not one to be thinking about ghosts or aliens or monsters or any of that.
You keep it real then,
genies. Yeah, I'm fucking. To me, they're all one thing. It's just
right.
like a demonic or demon or whatever, you know. But what's it called? So that happens, right? And then today I get hit up on social media by a person that I used to talk to when I was younger. And so she hits me up. She's like, oh, how you been? This and that. We're going, like, I guess, catching up and shit. And then I see one of her videos in the background. It's like a normal video, right? But in the background, I see a Santa Muerte up on top. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know? And then I'm talking to my sister because I'm like, she goes, oh, I haven't talked to you and your sister in a while. I'm like, well, how do you know my sister? Like, I never introduced you to her. And then, yeah,
All
so
right.
then, what's it called? So I like after that happened, I hit up. This is my sister right here.
You want to get on the
this-
microphone?
Now you're both
You-
scared. Now you're both scared.
You can tell your side of the story.
No side of the story.
All right, dude, do you want him to tell his side first, and then you tell us the real side? Okay.
Hey, so that happened. I hit up my sister. I'm like, hey, you know so and
Just
so.
raise your hand if you disagree.
She's all like, I'm like, hey, you know so and so. She's all like, oh, yeah, like I know her a little bit. I'm like, how do you know her? This and that. She's like, oh, bro, she puts her chisme out there and this and that.
Oh, so she's one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's bad energy then. Yeah.
And I guess she has videos of fucking of Santa Muerte shit, you know. And dipping her chonies in the coffee to keep her man and this and that. And
All right.
I was telling my
she's
sister, I'm
just
like, that's
different,
not how
though.
you do it.
That's not cheese. That's just crazy shit.
Yeah. So, but it
That's
made
a whole
sense.
level
It
of
made
crazy.
sense. I was all like, hey, no wonder I had that fucking dream. This bitch is fucking sending some shit to me,
Oh,
trying to
hey,
fucking catch
hey,
up. I was telling my
hey.
sister, I'm like, I have them all like that. All of them miss me.
I was about to say,
All of them miss me.
This guy just wakes up and he's like, "Oh, they're gonna do it again."
She,
Yo,
I think she had an objection.
I know. Like, hold on. All right. All right.
You drink all the coffee.
SR1 sister.
He dips his spine in all the fucking mugs and
Hey,
shit.
she ain't lying. Give her the opportunity to talk. Give her the opportunity. Go ahead. All right, get close to the microphone. We want to know the real deal. Did everything that our broski SR1 say right now, is it legit?
As far as the house, yes.
Okay, get close to the microphone, please. Come on,
As
broski,
far as
set her
the
up.
house, yes. So the house itself, there definitely is spirits there.
Some following.
And we haven't lived there in, I don't know, 20 years or so. But we all randomly have dreams about that house, and that house kind of calling us back. Like
The house that this chick lives at?
no, the house that we used to live.
Oh, I was about to say, like, whoa.
So
Crazy.
I have
yeah.
kind of the same dreams. He has the same dreams. My sister has the same dreams. And it's all just random, like talking to people that we can't see, but we can hear them. And it's just more of like, where have you been? Why haven't you come to visit us? Why haven't you come to talk to us? And it's like every time I dream this house and I try to leave. Oh, we did a lot of stuff in that house.
I used to party in there.
Party with the ghosts and shit.
Probably. And we thought it was like everyone else and it was them.
And what the probably happened.
That's interesting. Yeah.
No, ghosts be doing shit like that. Ghosts be doing shit
They
like
call
that.
us back. I really feel that they call us back.
But
and they
they'll
want
act
us
like
back.
if they can get away, like just to fuck with you a little bit, to like, because they've done that to me before.
Yeah. And it's certain places in the house.
Get close to the microphone, please. So we
It's
can get you
certain
good.
places in the house that I have like these vivid dreams of. And it's always the same person. It's always the same voice. It's always, and there's multiple people there. There's not just one. And there have been incidents with other family members, like walking in the hallway and like bumping into somebody in the middle of the night.
Hey, is this the house that I went to? Oh, dude, no. Okay,
No.
all right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, this house.
It sounded familiar.
Which house did you go to? Oh, no. So it was just this house itself. There's definitely stuff there that keeps calling us back. And we dream about it occasionally.
Hey, Siri. Off. Yeah, that just randomly happened. Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Saying stop fucking talking about me.
I know.
Right?
I'm pretty sure that ghost doesn't want to live with me.
Hold on.
I know.
What was the song saying?
I know. All right,
And
I'm
you know
sorry.
what?
Go
I
ahead.
absolutely believe in that because I am the family bruja. They all come to me.
what?
I'm
Bruja.
very into the tarot. I'm very into
I
the
love
spirituality. I am into dream interpretations. I like doing the smoke scarring and the fire scarring and all of that stuff. And so when there's dreams, and I have like a lot of random family members that call me and tell me, I dreamed this, and this is, what was part of my dream. So I kind of interpret that for them. So that's something that I love doing.
Iceberg is like, you put me in the middle of these two.
They're like, oh,
She's just looking at me.
do I want to keep my friends?
Bust out the centenario.
There you go.
Okay, but why
right,
are you
so-
so worried though?
Who's worried? What the fuck?
What are
You look at him.
What did I say?
Hey, he's not saying anything, but he's looking at me like, why didn't you bring me here?
No, see, that's the face of guilt. Something
Yeah, huh?
is going on.
Yeah.
Something is going on that you don't want nobody to see the truth about.
He's the one with the negative energy.
Yes.
Pinche vato.
What's going on?
What's
There's something
going
going on because you don't want
Oh.
anybody to see your secrets.
I asked her to do my tarot, didn't I?
Yeah. He
Okay.
did. So tell us about this house or this dream that you had and stuff, or this female that is out there doing all these crazy things.
Wow, I don't even know. So I'm talking to my sister about it. I'm like, how do you know this person?
I was just confused because you said something about smoke scars. I didn't know. I never heard of that before. So I got stuck on like what you were talking about.
So it's
I
kind
was
of
looking around to find out what
Smoke
that meant.
it's like
scars
a
or-
reading.
Is that what I heard? Right. I heard
So
something
yes,
like that.
it's like a reading. But instead of doing tarot, it's the smoke. So like
smoke
you
from,
do the
an
incense.
object,
Yes.
wood or
So like your
sage.
cigarette,
okay.
like there's smoke from it.
Like where
Oh,
Yes,
I want
and-
to do that off a blunt, fool.
I've been there with you when you did that.
One time,
Well, you probably were reading for
I be smoking
yourself.
blunts.
Rolling
I be
a
smoking
blunt
blunts trying to figure
in
out
the
my
AC.
fortune.
All right, well, one at a time, you guys. One at a
I
time.
do a self fortune every time. I just sit there and look at the smoke.
You should. It's a form of meditation.
Yes.
I've heard about that. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
look
And
at-
it
see?
gives you
See, look at.
answers.
See, I
It
just
does.
thought I was artsy and shit, but really, I'm like
You're doing
spiritual.
something.
I mean,
Yeah,
do
there
do
you
it to
I
be
should do some
artsy,
targets. I'm gonna do
and
some
then
target shit.
elevate yourself unknowingly. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
And fire too. Like if you're
Satanás.
out doing
I call on you.
Pasas de verga, güey.
Tell me this person's. I don't know.
He looks crazy, huh? He's always dressed in black and shit too, you know. So
Some folks call
I
me
wouldn't be
Rasputin. When I was in
surprised.
college, some folks call me Rasputin all the time.
That's pretty. Yeah, there you go.
I was like, I got it better.
Why don't you die? All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So we got a couple more minutes. Go ahead.
I don't even know where I left off. Where did I?
Yeah, you were talking about the house and the history of the house and all
and
that
the
stuff.
history.
Yeah.
Well, the house was built in the 1920s, I think it was.
Oh, good times, yeah, man.
So it's a very old
Yeah.
house, and there was who was there living next to us. There's a couple of people living there, but I would stay in the back house because they turned that into a studio, and then next to that is another bedroom that someone else stayed in. And I would constantly hear just random music in the middle of the night. And I would like hit the wall thinking it was him and he was there with like friends. But then I would remember, oh, he's either at work or he's out of town. There's nobody there. And so I would be
okay.
like, oh, no, fuck this shit. I would hide underneath the covers.
Vamonos. Yeah. You're not gonna mess with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
No. And no.
That's pretty interesting. So SR1, I mean, what are you planning on doing over here? So we can wrap this
I
segment.
don't know.
Like, what do you plan?
I'm trying to see
Are
how-
you here for answers? Is that what you're here to do and stuff?
Not
or-
really. I'm seeing how much Miss Nikki would charge me to get a card reading real quick.
thought you were gonna say
See if
something
she's.
else.
I know. I was-
If that chick is trying to put some brujeria on me, because she's gonna be surprised that the Santa Muerte is gonna go back to her
Well, why
and be
is it
like,
a
"Hey,
bad
hey,
thing?
homegirl, that motherfucker's fucked up.
Why
they
is it
gonna
a-
work."
All right.
Why is it a bad thing though?
I don't know.
You're
Like,
taking
really
it
think
as
about
bad?
it. Why is it a bad thing? She's just really committed to like, hey, I wanted to turn this around. I like really want to be with this dude. Even if I have to force the
Damn.
fucking molecules around me,
Oh
I will
shit.
fucking go to this extent.
That's too going too far. You gotta let
I
the,
want
the
like that's
universe
the ultimate.
happen.
That's the ultimate living in the now, fool. Like she's living in the now. She's like, I want this fool now.
So I
Like,
just-
fuck eternal damnation.
Hey, I'm gonna take her. I'll be like, hey, mom, this is so and so. She go,
All right, so you,
hey, I was about to tell my mom, hey, I need a cleansing, but the egg prices are too high right now.
Here's the other part. fool.
your mom is so nice, man. I can't even imagine her like what she would say to that, dude. But okay, so you're here for some answers. That's what we're trying to do here and stuff.
Well, not just to know if something, if she's trying to put something on me to go back to her or something, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's a
all right,
double-edged
so-
sword. Fool. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is. So
I mean,
it's fine.
I say if you really feel, if you sit there and feel like she did, then you should just do things to protect yourself and guard your energy anyways.
there you go.
Regardless. Because even if she didn't, then at least you're still protected and guarded. What if you're feeling that way and it's not her, and what if it's directed from somebody else?
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
I'm
you
I'm
know?
already always protected and guarded.
Never drink a hot beverage from
But-
any bitch, fool. Ever.
Hey,
That's
the
rule
it's in the
number one,
salsa
fool.
way.
Don't
It's in the
ever drink a
salsa.
hot beverage from any bitch, fool.
Really?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
just
That's-
stuff that
yeah,
don't,
that-
you
even
don't.
if it's at Starbucks.
No,
fool. Even if
He
it's
ain't
at
wrong.
Starbucks. But right now, okay, so based on what I've heard you say right now, it's all assumptions, right? Because
It's assumptions.
You've seen her. She has a TikTok. She talks about
I don't
her-
have a TikTok.
She has a whatever social media, and then she talks about her daily life. And then in the background, people
I
have
don't
seen
know. Was it daily life?
people have seen the Santa Muerte in the background, but in all, as far as what you know as fact,
Yeah.
she hasn't like told you like I'm gonna do witchcraft on you, and she hasn't.
I don't
like,
think
told
they
it.
would tell
and
you.
she hasn't told anybody that she's gonna do something,
Some
right?
people like to tell on themselves.
all right,
Yeah,
get close to the microphone. And all right, well, what's the advice that you have to
You
give?
know what?
Oh,
I say,
To him
I
and
say,
stuff.
I say let it ride.
I say,
All
you
right,
go
hey,
for
hold
it.
on. Okay, one at a time. Go
All right,
ahead.
let her go, and then I'm gonna tell you
Well,
what. to do.
I just want to say off of what you were saying, because he proved a point. You agreed that you're assuming. You know what you do when you assume, right? You making an ass of you
Uh-oh.
and me.
Uh-oh.
But you and me in the situation is you over there.
All right.
So
Because he's not really involved in it, you know? So, like, I can't really be like...
what do I do?
I personally
Oh.
believe if you, like, you know, like I was saying, I think if you feel, like, threatened, if you feel your energy is threatened by her or anybody, then you should put some protections, guards, and boundaries up around yourself. And even if there's nobody specifically trying to target you, at least they're in place and you're guarded.
Opalite. Then, right? Wear some opalite.
What is that?
I mean, there's a lot of things.
Rocks.
Oh, I mean,
Smoke rock.
I would say like some black tourmaline.
I heard of that.
Black tourmaline is great for protecting you and like guarding you against other people's energies.
and have you met this chick in person?
Tiger's
Or?
eye.
When I was younger, it's been like 20 years since I talked to her.
Oh,
And
okay.
she-
It was
did
just
you say-
random.
And she hit you up again. Like, what did she
Just
say?
a random.
Just random. I mean,
It's all crazy positive stories. She's all like prayed for her sister that was dying for cancer.
No, it wasn't
This
positive.
one takes
And
it
then,
back.
and then it came true. Her sister was all fucking cancer free and shit. So now she's all like fucking putting statues up and like giving offerings, all fucking. And you're over here like,
Why don't you ask this person out?
She's trying to chop me into pieces, and you know,
He's
like,
probably taking.
like,
He's
what are
probably
you
thinking
scared?
that
Like,
out.
what are you scared? That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it a bad thing?
No,
What
no,
are you
I'm not
of?
scared. I'm not scared. I just don't like the what's it called? Like, there's no need for none of that. That's doing too
Okay,
much.
I say this, and I'm making this shit up because I'm just fucking stupid. All right, but just believe what I'm saying.
I believe everything.
just believe in what I'm saying.
I'm for sure. What the fuck?
There's crazy bitches, right?
Yeah.
And people talk about crazy bitches, the best bitches to fuck. But then there's just diabolical bitches.
Oh man,
Are they better to
Hell
fuck?
yeah, they are.
Shit.
I've never lived to tell.
I've never lived
I'm about to write it out.
That's a interesting story. What do you plan on doing now?
I've never-
Trying to
I'm-
fuck now.
Oh, okay. So that,
I've never,
great.
I've never had a bitch ask the devil to have me hook up with her, fool.
oh yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's wild, fool. That's fucking that. Fuck, I don't know if that's a fetish.
know what?
thing.
You say leave it alone.
It is assumptions, but the assumption there is that, you know,
It's bad.
I'm not one, like, that's my sisters more that have those dreams. I'm not one to be having any dreams like those. Like I said, I don't really fall into that or nothing, you know? And then this chick, well, fuck, I never searched her. I don't know if she searched me or what, but it was at a random fucking situation.
She
You
probably
know,
saw
that
your
she
videos
fucking-
and stuff, running
Maybe,
marathons.
I don't
She
know.
just came across that or something. But this is my warning to this is the other side. This is the people who like doing shit like that. I'll tell them, like,
I'm
you know,
listening.
don't just do that shit to people, man. That's just fucked up, bro. I have
That's
an
just
aunt.
fucked up.
I have an aunt that did that to a dude, bro. She did that to a dude. Dude fell in love with her, and she moved on. And then that fool to this day, fool, he's homeless. Not because of her shit. That's because of his problems.
The choices that he made.
Choices he's made and shit, you know. But I'm assuming. But this fool still asks for her. He's still like obsessed with her. You know. He's like she moved on, and that's just fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So where are we at in this story? Okay, let's wrap this thing up. All right. So, do you know what you want to do, or you ask for advice and stuff? You got the advice. What's the next step for
I didn't
you?
really
and this
get the
person?
advice, you know, not really.
Well, she's
what I was
willing to do
searching
crazy
for.
shit, bro.
So-
Imagine if you don't make her happy, bro.
Exactly. But even then, like, I wouldn't even plan on, you know me, fool. Fuck, I'm not going after girls just to fucking go after them.
Fuck
and-
chonies, fool. You're gonna have like
you know?
fucking voodoo dolls on your door and shit with fucking
what
goat's
is,
blood.
what is your like everything else not considered? What's your level of interest in the girl?
She got a
Um,
nice ass.
she has
Like
okay
like
ass.
if
She
you
has nice feet.
if you didn't see,
Nice feet.
I'm dead.
I'm sorry.
That's the devil's
Hey,
feet,
sorry.
fool. That's the devil's feet.
You like what you like,
It's a hoof. This is a fucking
as
hoof.
long as you know
And a
it.
chicken foot. It's a chicken
No,
foot
you
and
know
a
what?
hoof.
Because they were saying the situation. Then, you know, it's someone that was in my past and shit. And not necessarily that, like, oh, I want to get with her or anything like that. But, like, I don't wish ill on anybody. She said it sounded like she went through a bunch of shit.
I mean, everybody, life fucks with everybody in their
Yeah.
own ways. You don't know. You
Yeah.
meet somebody and they don't.
You know, and me, I'm not
They're like
nobody's savior.
icebergs.
I'm not going to save nobody. I don't save
Most people-
nobody.
Who says
Oh,
she wants to
I
be
save
saved?
all kinds of hoes.
Well, fuck that. I
Did
go
she-
that. Go that way. Make
Not
it
every
right.
girl wants to be saved either, though. Not every girl wants to be saved. A lot of girls have fucking trauma issues, and she might be trying to fucking save you. she might have problems trying to save you, and she probably shouldn't be.
But save me from what though? See, then that would be my question.
But here's
what,
the thing.
What am I?
No, you need to listen to your instincts, like straight up. Like the cards can't tell you actually what to do. You need to listen to your intuition, because like the thing about when you meet people is whether you're gonna have a real connection with them or not is already fucking determined, because you, like if you believe in. For me, I believe in reincarnation. So I believe that before we come into this plane of existence, you make soul contracts with people. So everything that comes to be, you already, not you in this physical, form, body that we're in now, because we, don't have access to our full consciousness while we're in this form. So like, before we come down, we make these contracts. Anything that's really terrible that you go through is there to either teach you a lesson, or it's to help you grow. It's always something there. Like people say the silver lining. I don't know if that's quite the right way to say it, because it's not always a good thing. Yeah. But it puts you through to that next level. You know what I mean? Like it prepares you for what you're gonna be up against next. Like if you didn't go through that fucking turmoil, that fucking shit, that terrible, terrible thing, when you face this next one, you might not have even been able to. Yeah. So you have to trust that like everything you go through for a reason, and somewhere before you even knew it, you already accepted that. All right, we're gonna, in this life. At some point, we're going to meet, and when we meet, this is the possibilities. Either, because we're sentient beings. Everybody has the choice of right or left, yes or no. Yeah. You can walk out that door and not even make that connection, because there's this whole theory I can get into on what I call it's like my theory of relative closeness, where the universe will constantly put you in near proximity of somebody that you're meant to meet. Like, have you seen those stories exactly when like a girl, looks back at her college graduation picture and her husband's in the background, but they didn't meet until 6 years later. Oh, yeah. Like that type of shit. And then come to find out they were at summer camp, 2 years before that. And like all these times that they could meet, but they didn't until the moment they did. And then it's a catalyst, and then everything starts. And so, those relationships are like their soul contract. So nobody can tell you if this relationship, if this connection is something that you're meant to go through, except for you. You've really got to sit there. You know what? I'm gonna marry her. Fuck you.
Hey, we're engaged. I'm engaged, everybody. I'm engaged.
Well, that means in the bachelor party.
I guess some people get the message crossed. You know what I mean?
All they said was hello.
Yeah, I know. Like, all right now.
She's gonna give you the hardest rejection.
Yeah. Who's the stalker now?
And it's kind of like that red string theory.
Hey, get the microphone on her.
It's the red string theory.
Oh my god, the red string theory.
The
red string theory. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that to me tonight.
Yeah, that's another one.
Is that a sign?
Wow,
I believe in signs.
Oh, I am the gang sign. As much as I'm a music fairy, I am a synchronicity goddess. Now that like you followed me, I followed you back. Start telling me.
There's a connection now, guys.
I followed you back. Start telling me how many more synchronicities you see now that I'm in your life. Just randomly, you're gonna start seeing them.
I'm gonna start paying more. I get a lot of them. I get a lot of signs throughout the day.
Have you noticed
I know when a certain person's gonna call me.
Oh yeah,
I know when
that
a
align and
person's
shit.
gonna like reach out, because I start seeing signs of that person. I start seeing signs for me.
See a bunch of short people.
Because when you call, I see it's you, and I'm like, oh, I'll call them back.
One of the biggest signs for me are honeybees, or basically
get on the microphone. On the microphone.
Any bees, but really like honeybees specifically.
And mine is hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds. Oh my god! Like the ancestors. Because
hummingbirds and doves are big.
And doves. I love doves.
And yours is the crack?
No. Crabs. The crab.
Crabs.
Put that away, man. We don't want to see that, Junior.
What was that, turtle? Was that a turtle?
Is it a crab?
It's a sea turtle.
Sea turtle. Okay.
They're like
Sea
crab.
turtle. Okay, so
Nice.
is there
Nice
any
kid,
any
like
last
sea turtle.
comments or anything before we
Yes.
have to
They're
wrap
like a
this
Hawaiian
up?
turtle.
I do believe in the soul contracts, and I believe that we do make soul contracts before we come down here. And I believe that we make contracts with people on who we invite into our lives and who's going to help us into the next phase in our life. So I do believe people come and go for a reason.
Can I break contract?
I actually met one of my past lives, my soul contract
Don't
with
do
this
it.
person, that we lived several lives together, and I met him in my early 20s, and he's 12 years older than me, and I love you, Bebito Fiu Fiu. I've always loved you. And I always will. I have so much love for this person. I have so much love for this person, and I always wish this person well. But we always knew that we had that contract together, and we had all this stuff that we
Oh, is that what that
planned.
means? Okay. Now I'm catching up.
I did that to this girl one time. I was drunk. I was like, I fucking love you.
No, I mean I love
Let's
that
make a
person dearly,
contract.
but not like that. Like I love that person dearly. He's out there. He's out there somewhere.
That's a trip.
All right, that's crazy. And okay, we're gonna wrap this up already because we got to get to the readings and stuff.
Can I get one question?
Go ahead.
All right. Where can I learn how to do the smoke, like tarot, where I can smoke a blunt? And
I thought you were doing that already.
Well, I don't know. I
Do you
can
have
watch
to
it, but like, how
do
do
you
how,
meditate
What am
or
I looking at
something,
here?
or
You know, maybe
how to
like
do it the right way.
Someone can maybe give me some tips of like what I should be paying
Oh, okay.
attention to, man. Like curvatures or depth
You
or
want to
thickness.
look without looking.
Look without looking, like
you
clouds.
know, you
Kinda
know
like
when you
clouds.
like
Just
stare
watch.
and you let yourself.
Don't try to see
stare off,
anything. Just
where
see it as
things
like it
start
is.
going
It
Get
is
on the
what it is.
microphone. On the
You know
microphone.
when you like stare and you stare off where things start getting like blurry? Like if you're looking at one of those like 3D pictures where you've got to really like
Oh yeah.
let your eyes go like, you know, like I don't know what to call it, like, you know, like
I'm gonna take some
Tunnel
ayahuasca. I'm
vision
gonna take some
kind
ayahuasca.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like.
Shit.
that. Hey,
Try
Oh,
again.
magic
Yeah.
Well,
guy.
You can get
like, you
ayahuasca?
Look without looking. Look without
get
looking.
ayahuasca?
Just look.
Yeah, he's done it right. Ayahuasca.
I've traveled with people that do like spiritual
like
stuff
through-
all the time. 'Cause I have
yeah.
friends that like all into it, and I just take it as a joke and I go with them and stuff.
oh my god.
But like every time I go,
I wanna go,
the shaman's always like,
seriously.
"You should stay and become a shaman with me." And I'm like,
That'd be crazy, huh?
I'm like in a shamanic apprentice.
"Oh, that's what's up."
Yeah.
So,
the
like
way-
my tarot and stuff.
I
Like
run
I'm
into
not.
it all
I
the
don't just
time.
like play with this stuff. Like I really am I'm practicing like Reiki.
How you guys were
and
talking about like
everything.
energies and stuff like that. I've always had like I guess my own energy where like I keep running into like very spiritual people, and then they'd always be like wanting me to like fucking get down with that shit, and I'd be like, I got.
Then you ran into me,
I do other
the
stuff.
enabler.
I go into enablers and shit. I go get high. Fucking
Well, I
chill.
need to know your
I'll
friends.
be like, I'll do it next year. Bro. I'll do it
I've
next
been
year.
wanting
Bro. I'll go into
to.
the jungle next year.
Yeah,
bro.
his-
I have a passport. Let's go.
yeah. The story that you told, you know what I mean,
I
about
need a shamanic
your
journey.
experience.
What is that?
Some interesting shit. You know,
Yeah, I had really cool dreams, really cool dreams. And then in the dreams too, like in the dreams, like one of like the last dreams I had, they were telling me like I was dreaming where like I was a traveling shaman. I was a shaman, but I was like going through like the galaxy to
That's
fucking
rad.
heal people. Bro.
I
It
mean-
was fucking dope. I was like, I'm fucking high,
I've,
bro.
I've done mescaline. I've done mescaline.
What is that?
Shit.
Which is peyote.
Oh,
I've done
Yeah,
peyote. How was
peyote.
that?
mescaline. Oh,
I've tried peyote before myself.
beautiful.
How was it? What's the experience like?
Like, so the only way I could like, it's a trip that you're in control of because you can go deeper into it, but if you start like getting too much, you could be like, oh my god, and like literally pull yourself back. Like it's literally when you.
How did you try it?
I had it
In what form?
In pill form.
Pill
what
form?
I-
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried it in a tea form.
It was mixed with, I think it was potassium or something like that. Like, and then there was like that in it. So it like,
Okay.
I don't know.
That's pretty interesting
It
stuff
was like,
right there.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like it was like I remember like looking at the wall, you know, like this kind of wall where it's like this texture, and
Yeah.
literally it was like looking into the Grand Canyon. Like
saw every
like
bump.
I saw, but it was like not seeing the wall. It was like seeing the unit, like how I was
Oh,
saying the
got
grain
you.
of sand. Like
Yeah.
like it literally opens you
Oh,
up where you
shit. That's
see
fucking dope.
like see it like the Grand Canyon. It's like you're seeing the earth. I remember looking up at the stars, and every single constellation was laid out for me where
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
understood and saw where they all were. Don't ask me now.
That's a good trip.
you know that
Go.
you know on the
But it did.
25th
But I
in
saw
2
it.
days.
And then the power lines. There's like I don't know. Like my brain would automatically call them way lines, but they're not way lines. But they're like power lines. They're like energetic lines that kind of look like the latitude and longitude lines, but that's not what they are, because what they are is like literally like energy lines, like lines of energy
out there and stuff in
that
the
are just
universe.
there. And I mean, they're there. They're not. We can only see in so many spectrums. So
Yeah, but you saw all of that.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. That shit was wild.
That's a pretty fun
You know,
trip.
on the 25th, the planets are supposed to line
The
up.
line.
Yeah, we're all supposed to be with the
The
telescope
planets
with
are made.
Jim from KRSS if you
that's
want to
it.
go and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're going. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. He knows exactly where all that
That'd
stuff
be
is
cool.
going to
I'm
go
down to
down
go.
and stuff. There you go.
That's
Iceberg. Let's set up the trip. You know what I mean? So we can go to what was it? To your shaman. What was it again?
Yes.
Ayahuasca. Where was
There's a
it?
couple of them. There's one in Peru, and then there's one in Mexico.
Yeah. So you're really going in there. You see, I mean, the man has an interesting story and stuff. And
I'm telling you, I'm
before,
always like getting pulled into like shit like that. I don't know how why.
well, sorry, we're bringing you into
Because
this
you're
shit.
meant to. The thing about life is you are always
I don't care about your
exactly where
business.
you're meant to be.
Yeah,
So
I
like
just
the
don't care
end,
about people's
and I
business.
mean, and every time these experiences have been placed before you, technically you could say no, but you go with them, and whether you realize it or not, you're growing and healing through them. Especially these types of experiences.
Yeah, I do like.
And
helping
you're
people.
willing to do them. Because these types of things, they don't do you no good unless you're actually open and willing to. And even if you're like about it, the fact that you're open to it is why, and maybe that like kind of nonchalantness like gives
Works.
you, it works for you, right? And that's what the
Like you said, everybody just kinda
that's what
does
the
their thing.
shamans
Everybody
there
does their own
see.
thing.
They're like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting stuff.
I'll be like
you
the
know?
first shaman that like goes to strip clubs and smokes weed.
I promise you wouldn't be. I promise you wouldn't
Okay,
be.
Just
see, that's
others,
what, that's
yeah.
what, I think that's what holds me back. It's like I can't be myself.
Life is about balance. Like
can't be
you
myself.
cannot be all good all the time.
Bro.
Nobody can live a life
Bro,
of
if I
the
can
same.
if I can heal somebody at the
But
strip club
You
while
have to
smoking a
use
blunt,
discernment.
There you go.
There are
I'll be like,
times where things
Elon,
might
you
seem
gotta get
right
me
or
into
wrong,
space.
and you have to use discernment. You really do. But nobody can be all good all the time.
There you go. He just takes it overboard
tried.
sometimes, But before we get
that
to
means you
the
need to really balance the other side now. Do some
some
really
devious
good.
shit.
I thought you were
That's what
saying
the
you
ropes
did
for.
that shit.
before we're gonna have to wrap that up. We got to keep it moving, dude. Fucking crazy ass me. Before we get to the tarot card reading, Nikki, you tell me that you have a strand that you're gonna be releasing soon. Is that what it is? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I had brought a seed back from Spain when I went to Spanibus in March, and I gave my trusty plug that grows amazing. Dang.
Oh shit! All right.
My seed, and it recently sprouted, and so I mean, we still got to grow it and make sure that she's a female. It is a feminized seed, but sometimes you can't force nature. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
let it take
patient
its
a little
time, yeah.
bit, but I'm excited for it because it's in the right hands. Oh my god!
Oh, hell
I have
yeah.
this he is like a secret that none of these like major growers even know about. Like all these rooms and all these major like, oh my god! When they learn this guy, they're gonna want him.
Hell yeah!
That's what I know.
So where can we find updates on
I'll
this new plan?
I'll be posting it on my MizFortunate Niki Instagram. Definitely keep an eye on there, and even more so, you're going to be seeing some hand rolls available by me, blunts and rollies. So that's going to be even before my strain hits. I've got some.
What you got right there? Let's see what we got.
Yeah, this is my Kush cake. It's some CC3 Kush cake. Ooh, drop that way. Shit is so gorgeous.
No, we've been smelling it all night.
All night.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. Hell yeah!
That bit was strong.
Look
It's
at that.
amazing. It really is.
You feel it all the way over there, Cadillac?
Yeah, I smell it.
It
smell
is
it.
as soon as the jar opens, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah,
That's like my
that's what's
key fox. As soon as it opens, it makes the whole room smell.
That's what's up. So you're gonna keep us posted on
I'm-
all updates and stuff. And
Yes.
Hell
Please
yeah, that's
follow
what's
me
up
for
right there.
updates and reach out to me because I mean I'm working on making my labels for the raps, but man, if you wanna roll already,
just hit you up and
because
stuff. Hell yeah.
they are the best. Like you really, if you have not smoked a blunt rolled by me, you are missing the fuck out.
I know we got a taste of it earlier today and stuff.
Right?
It was pretty bomb, yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. So Cadillac, tell us, you're here. You, I asked everybody earlier today if they wanted to get the cards read and stuff, and you were the first one that said, "Hell yeah, I'm all in." Did you find that third deck that you were talking about?
I did. I brought it out here.
Oh, okay. So what? Okay, these are the. Oh, hell yeah, these are dope. Here, let's show those
right?
cards. Let's show those cards right there.
These ones are my weed deck.
That is fucking dope right there.
There's some
Where can we purchase these?
These ones I got on Amazon.
Oh, that is dope right there.
But
Hell
sometimes
yeah.
I'll buy them at like metaphysical shops and stuff too, just depending on what I feel like.
Yeah.
If I see them, hold on, I can get that.
Those are hella dope right there. So for Cadillac, is there a specific deck that for him, or like what are we feeling like today? Are we getting the marijuana cards now, or are we doing another card for
We
for
can
Cadillac?
get-
Do we need to
yeah,
clear
no.
the table or anything like that?
No.
Or are you
I've
okay
got,
right
yeah,
there?
I've got my cloth here. I can work with.
Iceberg, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous.
I just want to make sure we cleanse everything after we're done with you.
Yeah,
I
because
want
we don't know
I ain't nasty.
what is
I
going
want
on.
none of your-
I ain't nasty
I
like
want-
you.
I don't want none of your negative energy, fool.
I've seen that video.
Don't worry.
All right, Cadillac, are you ready for this? You've been waiting for this for a while.
Let's
now
do
and stuff,
this.
So, all
I'm
right.
ready for this.
Let's do this. He said.
Let's do this. I want to feel special.
You are special.
I
There
know.
you go. You are special.
Iceberg,
Cadillac.
you ain't special.
Oh, let's not spread that negativity now. We don't need none of that.
I'm
Special,
telling you,
yeah,
cleansing
all
when we're
special.
done cleansing.
Positive.
Well, we are all special.
There
first
you
of
go.
all.
There you go.
Smack this fool with a bush or something.
See? Negative. You look at that, you want to smack me.
Now,
your
now
negativity.
the
That's
card
look at it.
deck
Look at it
the
already.
card deck that you have right now are the marijuana cards, right? And Cadillac is known for not partaking in smoke. So maybe this right here could change you up a little bit, and you can partake with us and stuff on the next.
Because I want to get high. Because I want to get high.
Okay.
Are you nervous, Cadillac?
Nope.
You
I'm ready for
to
this.
go?
Let's get this.
You've been waiting your whole life for this.
Yes, I've
I
been
will
waiting.
say,
stuff.
I saw those come out.
Yeah.
Did you see how those came out?
They slipped out. That's why I
Yeah.
was like, okay,
Those
those
are
is the
definite.
ones.
So that's a good sign
That's a
then.
good sign.
Yeah.
So we're starting off good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the
Yeah.
cards already have a message
They-
for him. Is
they
that what it is?
Mine are gonna
You
come
know
back
what?
in.
out.
You know what? You seen it, but I heard it. So, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right, whatever that means. But okay.
So what you got? You want to read the names? I can't read the names, to be honest with you. But the cards that you got out were sexuality, karma, and joy and light. So what I would say for you is you probably have like an opportunity to have like to open up your sexuality. Right? To like really like let yourself open up and accept what actually makes you happy.
Beyond
Right.
just eating
You
booty,
know,
fool.
like shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I told you you were gay. I mean, so let's just accept it.
Yeah, that's
But I
trying to
mean,
tell
if
you,
that's
fool.
what you enjoy, like if that's
She's trying to
what
tell you
brings you
you're
joy
gay,
and
fool.
light, like
I did
Yeah.
not get that.
No?
I got-
Oh, my bad.
I didn't.
My bad.
All right, let's let her talk. Let's let her keep going. Okay,
My
so
fault.
we don't want to interrupt the card meeting. All right, everybody's been waiting
No,
for this.
but you need to like seriously. What you need to do is like your emotions, right? Like when you are experiencing like moments of sexuality, you need to allow yourself to like actually be in your emotions. Is what you need to be doing. Like and when you do that, you'll be fulfilling like your lessons of karma.
The opposite of Blue Chew.
No, you need Blue Chew for that because you need to experiment.
and
Isn't it the
seriously,
opposite of how you described the
but-
Blue Chew shit?
But in doing so, like you will be able to find like joy, light.
You need to go
love,
back to your roots.
You know, but no, but seriously, like like let yourself actually feel when you're feeling, and be conscientious of what you're feeling, where you're feeling it, what's making you feel it, and always use discernment. If it's something that you know, when you sit there and you think about it, like, oh shit, I like this, then fucking run with it. And if you're like, you know what, this might be a line, then set your boundary, because that's the healthiest thing you can do for yourself.
Okay.
Kind of like, do we understand
Yeah,
that? Is
I
there any?
understand.
Do you, a lot was said right now. Do you have any questions or anything like that? This is your moment.
I ain't got no question right now. So it sounds good here.
Is it making sense to you?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
later
making-
on it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe later, right?
It's gonna make sense.
It was probably an unexpected subject. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that to jump out, but that was what
Yeah,
wanted
that's-
So that
to be
means I'm
told
special
to
then.
you.
You've always been special,
Yeah.
my friend. You know what I mean? And we're gonna eventually we're gonna see what the cards, you know what I mean, we're talking about and stuff. And there you go. Kind of like, does it make sense to you already?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay,
already.
there
Does
you
it
go, my
really?
friend.
Does
It
it
makes-
really
yeah.
That's
like-
fucking that's awesome right there. You know, thank you, Nikki, for that. You know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else? Or
Oh, that's it?
Are you
Oh, I
willing-
thought she kept
For
building on
letting
it. I
me-
thought she was gonna keep going or something.
I mean,
I'll
is
do-
there
I'll do
anything
one.
else
I said, I'm
that
down
you
to do
want
one.
to add to that, or is that it? That was, I mean, that was a good message,
I
right?
think I got the message out. Unless you have more questions.
I don't have no question right now. So she got the
All right.
message up. So
I know Andy wants one. I'm sure she wants one.
Iceberg, what are you doing? You said you were going right behind me, so it's your
Oh
turn.
yeah,
now.
I'm just saying.
Is it okay with you? I mean, are you
Yeah,
down to? Do you want to go down the table, or whoever's interested in
We got
stuff?
$7.
Iceberg, let's go.
Go with him. He's
Yeah, he's been
Iceberg, okay.
Negative. Why you say it on me, man?
I'll
I
give
know
you
what-
$5. You let me see your toe.
Oh my! Look at this guy.
First of all, if you want to see my toes, you're gonna have to pay me like $500.
There you go. There you go.
Because
He just got paid too. So
Hey, this is a no shoe house
Wait, hold on.
But I told you it's
and no
gonna be
sock.
a lucrative
No
year.
shoes or sock house.
oh my goodness, man.
If I pay $500,
All right, so-
you gotta smash
And
them in the
I mean,
pie.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I actually need a trip
keep
to
the
the.
socks.
I need a trip to the salon, so they are like beautifully natural toes right now.
yeah, that's what he
Just
likes, you know?
Like,
All right.
just all beautiful. Natural.
For 500, does it
Well-
keep the socks?
For 500, you can keep my socks too.
There
yes.
you go. All right. We're gonna move that. But okay, while you think
moving
about
on,
it,
we're moving
we're
on.
gonna move on to this side of the table.
I'm
He's
dead.
gonna drink lots of coffee in the morning.
Oh fuck, man.
He's gonna dip up.
This turned out to be some other shit now. So Iceberg, are you ready
Oh,
to?
it's not me. I ain't doing that magic.
Iceberg, are we ready to for Iceberg over here? Let's see what the cards have to say for my good friend Iceberg.
You
I'm ready for this.
Iceberg?
I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
You're open to the message. Is there anything that you don't want to know? I should have asked you that first. I apologize.
Oh,
I don't know everything.
Okay.
are you scared of the unknown? Unknown?
I
unknown?
guess I already knew that. Is there anything
No,
that
no,
I
no.
should not disclose if it comes out? Like, you know?
Holy.
Well, we must know.
Because, I mean, you gotta be all in your energy, you know?
So how's
think
this
so.
energy
I
right
can't
now
think
so
of
far? So how's this energy right
Has
now?
his energy?
Yeah, right now.
To be honest with you, ever since you said something, I've recognized that you have a weight on your back.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I got to run back. I was in a car accident.
all
You got a big back, don't
Like
you?
no, like you carrying around like
Carry a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility. I carry a lot of
maybe,
responsibility.
You know,
That's
nobody.
fucking right. That's fucking nice. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm a clown.
You need some guidance, is what I said.
Hard head.
Dang. Okay.
Cadillac.
So you
Comes
need
out. The
guidance.
truth comes out.
You got two cards that came out. So you got guidance and family.
Guidance, family.
This can go like two ways. You can either,
Wasn't it 3 cards last time? Or it comes later?
well, it's just how it came out.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
the
My bad,
cards,
my bad.
the cards said blah blah blah.
All right. So you said guidance and what?
Yeah, guidance and family. So this can be like one of two things. One, which I feel maybe it's more of, is that like you might need to be taking a more standing role in your family. Like you're gonna have to take the role of guiding people.
Chores. I'm going to give everybody chores.
Give everybody chores.
Everybody got chores.
You know, but I mean, with responsibility needs to come balance, of course. Like if you are going to be giving guidance, make sure that it is a fair and equal hand, right? And if you're learning how to get guidance, then do the same. Make sure that like everybody is still learning and growing. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter, you know, how much experience they've had.
I run a pretty tight program.
That's good. That's good. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be open to learning more. because there is no max cap. Like, everybody can always learn. Like, you should never trust the man that says he knows it all. You trust the man that's still trying to learn more. Because the one that says he knows it all he's already given himself a limit. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, what she said.
Don't be guided by the wrong information.
True. Yeah, you
Because
don't
your
want
role is important.
that. Facts.
Iceberg, are we
What was the name of the
okay
second?
with
I
that?
was
or-
trying to figure out what was the second card? Balance.
You have guidance.
Family and balance. Guidance and family.
Guidance and family. Yeah.
Iceberg, is there anything you want to say about that? Balance that joint on your nose.
It's definitely about balance, though. I didn't even catch that, but seeing the moon and the sun here, like on alternate corners, like it's definitely about balance. Like, definitely.
Something to think about, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All
Balance. Balance.
Are we ready to move on? Do you have
I've
any
been learning how to
questions or
juggle. I've
anything?
been
or-
learning how to juggle.
Yeah, you have been learning how to juggle.
Okay.
It might be that right
It might
there.
be sometimes
Yeah.
it's literal, you know? Sometimes it's literal.
There you go. Anybody else does anybody else want to go? If not, we're moving on.
Get Jimmy.
Junior? All right, Junior, go ahead and get on the microphone. We got the Bugtographer Junior. We'll see what life has to say.
We will.
How we feeling, Junior? You good?
Yeah,
He's all quiet.
I'm a little nervous.
I have a lot of secrets.
And same thing. Is there, anything that, like, if I see I shouldn't
Junior.
disclose, or you're open to everything, please?
Say everything. Please say everything.
Yeah, just
Yes.
say everything.
Just say it.
There you go.
Oh, whatever.
It's going to get
comes
interesting
out.
now.
It's going to get interesting.
And it will air tonight, just to let you know. All this.
Your laundry's airing tonight. Just kidding. Let's see.
Everybody's gonna know you don't
So
get
we're-
enough chores.
Dang.
So
you're
we're
really holding
shuffling
on
the
to-
deck right now.
Yeah, you're really holding on. You really,
I am?
Are you sure? Are
Yeah.
you sure you would?
He's always
You're
nervous
open?
like that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You almost, okay.
Go to your happy place. Where's your happy place at?
Right?
With
Right
Cadillac.
here, right?
He's like all
Yeah,
over
thanks,
the place. I feel like you're all over the place. Hold on.
Show me your chest, Cadillac. And we're shuffling the deck right now.
We
and
are.
We'll
Oh,
see what
shit,
comes out.
look.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I told
yeah.
you were holding on to so much.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, I don't.
And then
It
just
has
says
to
it's
be a
lot
good
to
thing.
say.
He has, yeah. Did you see that one slide off the top?
Yeah. A bunch of them
gonna-
came out.
Well, that one I pushed it, but this one,
Oh,
when I set
okay.
it down, it just slid over.
There was
just
still another one
slightly.
coming out, okay?
So
So what do we have
that
over
one's
here
a
then?
bonus. Let's see.
That's a lot of cards.
It is.
We've got highest self, let go, karma came back out, and tradition. So you're really on a journey trying to find your highest self right now. Like that's what I would imagine. Or if you're not, then you're heading towards that journey. And sometimes we're already on that journey without realizing it, because the thing about our journeys is everything is forward progress. Like it doesn't matter if you stop, pause, stand still, go left, right, zigzag, backtrack, any of that. Like everything that we do is still forward progress in our actual journey. So right now, like everything you're doing is leading you to your highest self, where you can reach your highest timeline, where everything just falls into alignment. But you've really got to learn to let go before you can get there. Like you have to let go of your old way of being, like your old existence, like things that are not serving you. That's like everything in physical action, in mental thoughts, like hygienic practices, like spiritual hygienic practices. Like, sometimes you've got to just completely switch things up, because it's like I think this year is a serpent year, like where you really got to shed your old skin in order to reach that next, bigger, better version of yourself. And in this process, it's a lesson in karma. Like you have, like it's basically something that you're aligned to do. Like karma isn't necessarily like good things, bad things happening to you, but it's more of like things that are intended to occur, and it's based off. I mean, the interesting thing about karma, really, like if you really get into karma, is people, yes, instant karma is possible, but really karma is something like that continues from your last life. So like you are paying out karma in this life for things that you did in your last life experience. And so like those things come back around, and it's like a circle. You either learn from the cycle and break it, or you stay trapped in the circle. And if you don't let go, then you'll be trapped in that cycle of karma. And you may be stuck. The reason why you may be stuck is you may be stuck in traditional way of thinking. So like generational traumas, generational beliefs that may be outdated but are hard to let go, because unfortunately we've been, conformity is a disease on this earth is all I'm going to say. And we don't realize that we're born into it. Like we're literally raised to believe certain things certain ways, and we struggle a lot with like cognitive dissonance, which is like you're finally taught the truth, you're told the truth, but your mind, your body, your being refuses to believe it because you've been told red is blue your whole life. So,
Junior, any questions on that? That's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's why you stay nervous, huh?
You still got bonus card.
You have the bonus card.
Compassion. Oh my God, that's one of my favorites.
Can we show that card here?
Compassion.
All right,
so,
all right.
like, I know this was a lot. And it was probably really heavy, but please always remember to, like, as kind as you are to everybody, give that kindness back to yourself. You have to show yourself love and compassion. You have to fill your own cup in order to overflow into others, or else you're going to have an unequal balance.
Does that make sense? Do you want to cry? Cadillac, you want to give him a hug? Like he needs a little bit more.
I love that for you.
Thanks.
There you go.
I love you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. Thank you. No, seriously, like, thank you so much for allowing me in your energy. Like, I like seriously know how hard that was for you. And like, can I give you a hug too?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. This is a hugging moment right there. Iceberg, how do we feel about this, Iceberg? Well, what's your opinion on all this?
You know what? There's I was kind of slightly worried she was gonna tell me like some bad news, like I was adopted, or like my mom tried to poison me when I was a kid, or like I don't know. I was kind of tripping on shit like that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
It wasn't that bad, huh? It wasn't bad at all. All right. SR1, are you going to partake, or are you okay with doing one more?
I will say that Iceberg was cheering you on the whole time. His butthole was cheering you on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the way that he does that. Yeah.
I don't know what that
I
means.
really appreciate you not interrupting that one.
Yeah, that was, Iceberg. He got a lot to say today, So, are we okay?
Thanks for
You
crying,
guys
man.
want to do one more?
I'm down.
Oh, okay. Is that okay? We can do one
I
more.
don't
Okay.
mind, yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's do this. SR1. Anything you want to confess to? Anything that you want to? You know what I mean? I know you're an open book.
When I was younger,
Hey,
I killed a man.
with my feet.
That's what started the foot fetish. All right. Are you nervous at all, SR1? Or, I mean,
No, I'm good. Yeah,
you're,
I'll be all right.
You're ready to accept whatever the cards have to say and stuff, right?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
It's always good to keep an open mind.
Crazy.
I don't know why I have a feeling these cards are going to be fucking nuts. I'm getting that energy
know.
from you. and
It's the
stuff,
whole
you know what I
deck.
mean?
She's full.
That's what do we start with?
Then it's just all that's remaining. It's like, hold on, what's all that's left?
Oh,
Everything else is trying to get away.
You have no fortune.
You're getting him nervous already. Look at him. You got him thinking already.
So is there anything that if I see you don't want me to disclose?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm scared for you.
It's gonna be more than feet. Ah, he got a hand fetish.
Watch a foot comes out of the first card.
That'd be cool.
Hey, people tell me I have nice nails, fool.
You do. I've been looking at them.
You saw those nail beds.
So we're
You look
shuffling
like
the
you care
cards
for
now.
yourself.
So we're over here shuffling the cards and stuff, getting ready for SR1s. Let's see what falls out or how many fall out. How about that, huh?
One.
The foot one. The big foot. This has been pretty interesting, all these readings.
The
and
cards are
stuff.
just jumping out today, man.
Yeah, they got a
They
lot to
do.
say. You know
Pay
what I mean?
attention.
Oh, we already got one right there already.
Shit.
Right? Does that look? Should we be worried?
So we have key, nature, and silicon.
It's a hand.
So dead because it actually is an extremity that came
Oh
out
my
for your
goodness! The cards never lie.
Hands off the feet.
Your face over this is, oh my God, 2 prices. Okay. That's
See what she
funny.
did?
He manifested.
No,
Wait.
that's funny. No,
Me?
basically, so you've got the key, right? Nature and silicon. Silicon is like, think of it like, I think of silicon like glass, like crystal, like, like how it's a crystal here. So like, damn, maybe you really do need to carry some crystals on you, fool. like literally, like I think it's as simple as that with you. Like the key for you right now is to like connect with nature, and like the best way motherfucking being is to fucking. That looks like a fucking rose quartz. You need to learn to love yourself. You're worried. Oh shit. You're worried about the girl over there, but really what you need to worry about is just loving yourself.
I do love myself.
No, you're loving yourself in the wrong
She's
ways.
telling you you're not.
Yeah, like
I
stop
shouldn't.
jerking off. It's a different way. It's a different way of loving yourself.
No.
That was the left hand, by the
I
way.
canceled my 8 o'clock jerk off to come to this.
In other ways. Damn.
Oh man! All right. So you recommend?
I mean, it could be also saying that maybe you need to go shoot your shot with love. I don't know. Like
I just got a gun recently.
She worships,
like,
fuck it. She worships the devil. Who gives a fuck?
Fuck it.
I'm dead.
Shit
I
happens.
mean, so, like, no, 'cause it could be like it really could mean many things. So like the first thing I had got off of it was like you really need to like connect yourself with nature. Like like one, get yourself into a grounding situation. Even if you're just walking outside with your feet in the grass, just make sure.
I already do that.
Yeah, he's already been
Do you?
doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Do it a little bit more intentionally. When you're doing it, are you doing it to connect with the earth, or you're doing it just to do it?
It gets it's relaxing. I go skateboarding and then jogging and running. I do the marathon or the 5K runs every month. The
So
last couple months.
So do
I
it-
have been doing them
That's
iceberg.
good though. No, that's good. But when
just
you do
hating
that,
people taking me
when
for
you
them.
like,
Trains by himself and
when you
shit.
like walk, barefoot, like intentionally think of yourself like rooting and grounding yourself into the earth. Like you can do it in water too. Like
Barefoot.
water is of the earth. It's like
Can I do it on a pie?
No comment. I can help you there.
I mean,
It's not connected to the earth.
Oh fuck.
I can't
I got
judge you
you.
for what I
It's the
don't
opposite of
know.
the
That's all I'm
process
gonna
and
say.
There's a lot, dude. So we need to get you some of those stones. We already know somebody that can give you all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
start carrying those rocks. But how many rocks should he carry? Do we know? Is there an
How many
amount?
rocks should I smoke?
I'm dead. I mean, I would definitely say you should carry around some black tourmaline for your protection. some rose quartz. Rose quartz. Look, here's the thing. When you get these stones, don't just like carry them around.
You know what's funny? I had got
rolled.
the green opalite recently, right? And a friend was telling me about some negativity they felt or some shit. I just gave it to them. I was like, here, you take it. It's supposed to bring good energy.
Did it change colors?
No.
Damn. That would have been dope.
Man.
All right. So we're okay with any questions or anything like that? Before we wrap it up and stuff. Do you want to get your cards read or anything like that? Is that something that you're looking for? You came all the way over here.
No, I'm because I'm interested in
Oh, okay. All right. So
Wait,
Can
I rock those?
We've also
Can I rock
connected.
those rocks? Like this one?
those you can carry two of those
Two of those?
on
Two
the
of
left
these.
pocket. Okay.
Okay.
So look in, and that's the advice right
No,
there.
but when you get your stones,
Yeah.
cleanse
You
them.
scared me for a
Don't
second.
forget
I was
to
like,
cleanse them because
look
you
on your
don't
face, I
know
was like, I've
like
seen this, looking
how
for
many hands, trucks, like
Got you.
passerbys that have even people that have just considered buying them, touch them, and you don't know how much their energy has rubbed off. So always cleanse them when you get them, and then set an intention with them. Literally, like hold it, think about it, and be like, I'm gonna set you for the tourmaline. You like when I carry you around, you are protecting me from other people's energy. You reflect any negativity that may be directed at me back to the person that is sending it, and whatever you feel comfortable with saying.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, one question. What about jade? Is jade a good one?
Jade is good.
Okay, cool. Because they had some badass fucking Cuban link chains. They were dope.
Jade is like Jade brings like luck, a lot of luck.
Luck.
a lot of
Oh, no,
fake-
I'm
Yeah.
already lucky.
Maybe that we need a little bit more
I
luck.
mean,
Maybe that's what it
personally,
is.
that's what it brings, but I don't believe in luck. Like, no. I think everything, like,
Maybe. I don't know. Things just random
everything-
things happen.
everything
Bro,
is
like for me, I got my
intentional.
life's
Nothing happens-
hilarious.
Nothing is for nothing.
Yeah, there you go.
Spooky. Hilarious. Like, no, but I do bring a lot of joy to people and like I guess funny jokes and comedy. Everything's comical.
You laugh at the randomness.
Yeah.
I mean I think your cards were pretty good. I mean,
Oh, yeah, they were
it's
good.
something
Thank
that you know what I mean. We really do appreciate that, Nikki. Can you let us know where we can find you on social media, where they can look at these live videos? You just got a preview right now of what you do and stuff.
Yes, thank you also so much, all of you, so much for allowing me to read for you tonight. This was
this was really
special.
cool.
It
Yeah,
was,
thank you.
Yeah, and catch me with this, and catch me with all my other readings and everything else that I do on MizFortunate Niki. That's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, MizFortunateNiki.
Yeah, look out for the live videos also. They randomly
Yes,
pop up. You know what I mean?
do.
So that's cool. You can comment on it. And I noticed that you reply back like right away too, which is pretty cool considering you do have a lot of followers that are there in the chat room
I
and stuff.
definitely try
you know?
to be as interactive as I can on my chats. I'm bad with my DMs sometimes, but if you catch me on live, I am very, very interactive.
Hell yeah, that's what's up right there. And the strand, you're gonna have you got a new strand coming up.
Yes,
and stuff.
yeah, I will have my own strain of genetics coming up. But even before that, you guys keep an eye out for my available personal hand rolls, blunts and rollies.
Ooh.
And then keep in mind too, I do make handmade balms and body scrubs as well. So
Oh, you brought some of the you brought a
did.
sample. Can you show it right here on the camera so we can
Yeah.
check that out?
So this one is my homemade bong.
Oh, look at that.
There. It is topped with my own like lavender that I had grown in my garden one year, and it's also you should buy one. It's got amethyst and rose quartz in here.
Nice.
There you go. That's
But
pretty dope.
it's like coconut oil, almond oil, rose hip oil, and then I infuse it with rosemary, lavender, and rose petals as well. So it's a really good combination for the
Oh,
skin.
wow. That's dope.
Yeah, it's a very like healing type of lotion. I use it for all my tattoos, like for
Oh, it
care
keeps it nice
and
and-
aftercare. Like literally right after they're done. My skin's a little sensitive, so I don't like the second skin.
Yeah.
I'll just straight start using that, which most tattoo artists still tell you to use like coconut oil and things like that, and that's pretty much what it is.
Ah, okay. Well, you have another one over there as well. Do you
Yeah,
want to show
and
this
this
one?
this one's just a really good body scrub. Oh my god, it's if I get it off, it's coffee.
Ooh,
and
I'm big on coffee.
these
yeah.
ones are coffee manuka honey. They're the good honey.
Hell yeah.
And brown sugar.
Oh, nice.
It's like a really good exfoliant and body scrub.
And where can we find these at?
You can. I actually have them linked on a pinned tab on my Instagram, so you can see it right at the top of my page there.
Hell yeah.
Realizing I need to add it on my link tree. It'll be
There
there
you
soon.
go.
There is my link tree on my Instagram as well. These will be on there shortly.
Hell yeah. And once again, what you heard tonight is just a preview of what you can see on the videos that you post on Instagram. You go live and you answer all the questions and stuff. So make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Nikki, thank you once again for coming over here.
Thank
and,
you.
we all got fucked up lives over here, but you came and, and helped us out a little bit.
Obviously not Junior.
Yeah, Junior's like, he got a hug. Yeah, he got a hug. Iceberg, any last words, man?
So
What you talking about? My life went fucked up. I had good cars.
I thought my cards were pretty cool.
Yeah, I think everybody's
I think
was pretty cool.
everybody's
So,
Yeah,
so I think I'm gonna do my own fortune telling, right? And I'm gonna do the blunts, right? So if people can kind of, if anybody has a head start, can tell me a little bit, some understanding of that. That would be a little shortcut. I'll take that.
You should learn how to hit the
Otherwise,
weed. There you
I'm
go.
gonna be smoking weed, trying to do some practicing, trying to do people's
Making
fortune
your
and
own
shit.
shit, yeah.
Bro, you
Just
should
kinda
hit the
practice and
weed.
See how if I get better and shit.
Looking at toes, yeah.
And then the next one that I'm gonna do also is people can send me money. I take it to the strip club, and when I make it rain on her, how the dollars fall.
That would be badass.
That's how I get your fortune.
Yeah.
Fool. That's how I do your fortune, bro.
It seems innovative,
Bro.
but I feel like you're not gonna make it very lucrative because
If they send change, he
I don't
probably
do. Hey,
could.
I don't do it for the money. I do it for the game.
I don't know what to say after that one. Yeah, that was good. That's a good way to end
I'm
it.
in.
Right there.
What can I donate?
If you want a reading from Iceberg,
Bro, let's start a website. Bro.
oh man.
I'm telling you, I have that My Verde website.
True.
There you go. We're gonna do something with that then. Nikki, thank you once again for coming on the show.
Thank you,
SR1, your sister, everybody over here. Junior, you're fucked. You stay over there. But
Hey, Junior's good.
He's good. He's
compassionate. You need to be more compassionate to him.
We'll do it on the next show.
Get your cards read.
I did last time. I already got mine done.
You got all
already.
scared. Devil came looking for me.
Yeah, the devil came looking and stuff, but we'll talk about it on the next episode. If you want to come through again, you're more than welcome to. All right, y'all. Catch you guys on the next one. See ya.